We're gonna go get him. What? There he is. He's right here. He's right in front of me. I have him in my grasp.
You hold nothing, you dumb.
What do you mean? You're right in front of me. See, this is precisely what you have to understand, okay? You have to fight with me because this guy, he's trying to deceive you, right? You don't want to buy this book. I mean, come on, look at it. I mean, it's gray, black, white. I mean, come on, it's like everything's black and white. There's no gray. Like, what is he talking about?
I said nothing.
We have to really consider the fact that everything must be drawn by the sword. There must be a sharp point, a point of which we have to get to.
Strength is more fragile.
Of course, he's going to dismiss that, but
the loud
why is this book speaking to me in the first place?
Fools
Am I going
wise
crazy?
until they speak.
Or maybe it's helping me see why I am crazy. But no, that's not it. See, you don't want this book. He's trying to convince you that you should buy him. And I'm telling you, it is a horrible book. You absolutely do not want it. In fact, that is why I bring this sword with me, because
that's definitely
somebody
going
has
to
to
work.
teach this book a lesson. Okay, this book by itself, this very book has been responsible for so much in this world. Many books throughout history have been responsible, but trust me, this is a book that you have to be very careful of, because it can shift people's worldview dramatically in ways you do not want, such as helping them see more of who they are. We can't have that, right? We have to be able to, like I said, weld and wield this sword right into the guts of the problem. And I can't have anybody step in my way, because I know how to treat this problem. They don't know how to treat this problem. This book is just, a bunch of different solutions and problems, and I don't want to hear all those different perspectives.
You look
I
like a
want my
wannabe
way,
Jesus
because
hippie who is
that
trying to
what it
cosplay
means to
animated Batman
hold this
villain.
sword with the dignity that I have. I have the strength to say I know what is right. I know what is true. And nobody's going to say that what my truth is wrong.
Maybe because you don't
I must
hear
be
anyone
right.
else speak.
I must be. This is why I have to use force to enforce what I know is right. Because if I don't, who will? Somebody's gotta get this sense of order in the world. I have to. You see, you don't want this book, and you just hear him rambling like all this stuff about truth and freedom. Like, you don't want all this. I mean, gosh, right? A whole worldview readjustment. You don't want that. Fine. He gives me no choice. I can't just use the sword. I got to get a bit more strategic with it. Fine, I'll do that. Oh, I can't have the sword. Keep that hidden. Nobody should know about that. Hello, I am here to deliver a very important message for you, and that is that you should not buy this book, because statistically, this book is going to cause problems in the world. In fact, it's going to help so many people, become more of themselves, kind of understand how to discern between different things. Like, we can't have that because, order has to work in a certain way, and things need to work as they always done. And if you have this disturbance, there'll be anarchy, there'll be chaos. We can't have people thinking for themselves or trying to find a sense of purpose or meaning because, I have a lot of, assets and insights and, experts, and we don't need new experts, right? We just have to follow the experts that are already here. You can think critically all you want, just, respect the fact that we, as the elders, have all the knowledge that you should look up to, and you should also teach your children, and they should teach their children, and you should go unquestioned because we have the knowledge, right? And because of this knowledge,
is he still going?
You should definitely not buy this book, because this book stands in my way from getting to where I need to go. And so if you can really help us with that, that'd be really nice, okay?
You are in your own way.
One second, let me just change my outfit real quick, because there's somebody else I have to introduce to you, because he's really important for this understanding, so we can finally get past this book, hopefully, if you help me by not buying this book. No, I can get on the floor by myself. Oh, hello. Oh, sorry, I'm getting all this bacteria dirt off me. Nature. Anyways, hello. Yes, I am here, Dr. Professor, Mr. Cory here to tell you that this book is statistically inaccurate. In fact, it has many dangerous remedies and ideas that really should not be called remedies. That's why we call them alternative. That's why we call ourselves modern or advanced medicine or advanced technology and ideas. And so, you know, we want to make sure that you make the right choice for yourself, because you're making this choice for yourself. And we just really care for your health, your well-being, your family, because, you know, you most definitely do not want this book. You know, you might just have your whole life challenged, and you might feel very uneasy and unsure of what you know. Constantly ask the question, like, what is the opposite? And you know, there's daily tips and it's ideas based on like every household item. It's very practical for helping you see everything that you're not really supposed to see, because, you know, it brings you to your dark side, your shadow side. You don't want that. You don't want to see the dark. You want to see the light, right? You want to see bright colors. You want to be with all the beautiful people that we call the government and media. Like, we care about you so much. So
you are making this easy
you
for
really
me.
should listen to us, because we have the perspectives. You don't want the powerful affirmations, unique perspectives, considering what you've never seen before. Like, you should be comfortable with the things that we have been giving to you, because, you know, it's too hard to think about all those things that,
that's how
you know, are going to
change
challenge your
works.
worldview. You're going to break down. Nobody's going to listen to you. Everybody's going to fight you if you think you're right. You don't want to be one of those conspiracy theorists, do you? I mean, you don't want to do that. Right? I mean, it has contributions to psychotherapy and education, politics, gardening, health, science, religion,
Yeah, I'm awesome.
you know, games.
I know.
Like, come on, right? Religion, we're over that. The new age is atheism, or, you know, join some non-denominational church, or, you know, go to some Catholic church. It doesn't matter. Just the point is that, you know, these people, these systems, they shouldn't be challenged, because they help society. All these systems, you know, that the science, you know, without science, where would we be? Religion, yeah, you know, it may be irrational, but it's helping some people. And so, you know, all these things shouldn't be questioned. They shouldn't be, you know, challenged. Like, what is the opposite? It's absurd. Like, this book claims nothing is what it seems. The truth is stranger than fiction. I mean, think about this. It says doctors destroy health, and lawyers destroy justice, psychiatrists destroy minds, scientists destroy truth. Like, come on, you know. I mean, I'm a scientist. You believe me, right?
Surely.
Media destroys information. Religions destroy spirituality. Governments destroy freedom. Teachers destroy curiosity. Artists destroy creativity. I mean, none of that is happening,
And
right?
before the next
I mean,
one.
that's just BS. That's just like a bunch of people in their basement complaining about the world. They got a small niche community, and people are barely listening to them. They're not going to go anywhere, because,
Says you.
know, besides, we're watching them. We're making sure they're radical anyways, right? If they get out to the mainstream, they're causing all sorts of chaos and havoc, and we just can't have that. So really, what you got to do for yourself and your best interest is not buy this book, because you don't have an individual choice. You have to do what I say, because if you don't, I mean, you're going to be prone to all sorts of illness and in the mind, mentally, morally,
what is this
spiritually,
music?
right? If that's such a thing to you, I mean, right? I care about you as an individual, which is why I'm telling everybody what to do.
Who asked?
It is so important that you understand that this book is designed with intention. It's creative, it's metaphysical. Like, you cannot comprehend any of that, even though it tries to make it all practical. You really should consider just being a part of things, because it makes things so much more simpler. You know, don't read. You know, nowadays we got 30-second TikToks. Like, if you're watching this video this far, I mean, come on, right? I mean, you really shouldn't. You know, just don't even question it. Just don't even look at this cover. Don't even hit the buy button. Don't even go to the Amazon page, because if you do that, I mean, you're long gone off the end. And I can't tell you, I mean, how much we're gonna have to possibly put you on a watch list, or you know, maybe censor the book or something. But, you know, we just have to make sure that you are protected, because that's what we are here to do as, you know, the experts. And, you know, these simple teachings that are made complex, and, you know, using AI to help natural intelligence, like all this nature BS. I mean, come on, right? We're clearly beyond nature. We're much more evolved than that. So we need to stay in the systems that we've always had, because this is what's going to help us move forward. You know, if we always have this resistance against what's going on, we're never going to really move forward because there's always people holding us back. So, you know, in order to really move forward, we have to trust the experts. And I hope you trust me because I believe in you. Yes, I do. Absolutely.
You done?
Wait, what?
Nobody believes you
Are
anymore.
you speaking to me as a book? Am I in a psychosis? What is real? Wait, what is real? What is not real? What's going on? 1 second.
Too easy.
What do I do? What do I do? How do I control the populace? I have to do everything that is opposite of reality. Oh, wait, who put that camera there? I don't juice. What is this? I don't know what that is. Did the book do this? How did the book find me in a place where I'm not supposed to be seen? See, it's definitely the book's fault. Why do I bother? Why do I bother? You know, take this thing. This doesn't matter. You know, this is like, whatever. It's all just a mask. It's all just a show. It's better to just be real. Better just be myself. Why do I pretend to be a doctor or a teacher or a manager when all it's gonna just come out into the word works anyways? Darn critical thinking. Darn metaphysics. Why'd you have to get the book? Well, thank you if you did.
healthrevealed.org/taboo. And if you watched this, you the best boo. Anyways, check out the book. The Arts and Book of Opposites, Practical Metaphysics. You still here? I made this video spontaneously and randomly, So, drop a comment and share, I guess.